This process that we're going to do now is called the second skin. It utilizes the right brain, so let your logical left brain just step aside for a few minutes while the right brain gets to explore this wonderful program. You will want to stand up if you can. Some people like to close their eyes to imagine clearly, and if you are one of those, stand near a chair or wall so you can steady yourself if you need to. This is not a process to be done driving in a car. It needs to be done while you are able to put your full attention on it. So if you're ready, let's explore. You are going to create for yourself a second skin. This will be a marvelous asset to you. Your second skin will work much as a coffee filter works, letting certain things through, but not other things. It will let pure light and energy through, but is impervious to impurities. When the mud of life hits it, the mud just slides off like an egg slides off a Teflon pan. Yet when the sweet spirit whispers, or God's energy comes, the skin is porous to these finer substances and lets them flow through freely. So now imagine this fabric. What will it be made of? It is yours. You get to choose. It could be a cottony or wool or maybe an otherworld filmy substance. Hold this fabric in your hands and feel its soft texture. Note its color. Is it bright or soft? Light or dark? Pastel or rich or even jewel tones? Are the colors flat or do they blend and swirl? Does the fabric sparkle or does it have depth like velvet or even a shimmer? As you hold it in your hands, note it fully. Is it a heavy fabric or light, even gossamer? Now you're ready to begin to stretch this fabric out, much as a pizza maker stretches his elastic dough. That's right. Now, bring it up gently over your head and move your hands down over your ears to make certain they are covered so that the unkind words that are said will slide off and not penetrate. Smooth it down over the back of your head till it fits nicely. Does it touch and caress your skin, or is it slightly away from you like an aura layer? It is yours, and you will know exactly how it is to fit you. Then bring it over your forehead, your eyes, nose, mouth, and chin. As your hands stop at your chin, you may notice that you feel God's energy radiating from your palms and assisting in this process. Now down to your neck, making certain that it fits nicely around, for necks are vulnerable to the stab wounds particularly. Now we're going to move down to the front of our torso. Again, fit that skin around you front and side. Check the area of your chakras. Make certain that fabric is especially porous to that energy. Go back with your hands and stop at each chakra for a second or two and make certain that you can feel that interchange of energy. And as you finish checking your chakras, with your left hand, reach out and smooth the skin over your right arm, and on then down to your wrists, and through to each fingertip. Over the tips, go to your palms and gently smooth the fabric skin, and check it. Make sure it's gone between each finger. And then, if you like, when I make my second skin, I like to put the sign language sign for love in the palm of my hand. So if you have a certain little symbol that's special to you, to just bless yourself for what you're doing, go ahead and take a minute and do that. Make sure you check that the energy can flow freely through the palm, then up the underside of the arm and over to the left. Again, smooth the fabric down the left arm, over the wrist, and around the fingertips, catching each finger as needed, and up over to the palm. Again, spend a minute of time, maybe leaving the love sign in that palm also, for you want them both to feel happy. Check and make sure the energy is flowing freely. I like to take both my hands together and just feel that energy ball for a second. So if you'd like to, go ahead. And as you get the fabric just right over the palms, it's time to move up your arm and then down your side. Now that the front is taken care of, we must protect the back. Starting at your shoulders, catch the fabric like a shawl and begin to drape it over your back. As the gathers gently fall free, smooth them down till you feel they form just right. Know that this fabric is special and can come in and out like a nice lycra and fit exactly where it's needed. Let the fabric be thick to protect against the backstabbing and to help your shoulders bear the burdens of life. Make certain it covers all of your backside and your bottom too. And as you're ready, we'll move down to your legs, making sure that you've covered all the back and all the front, and that the fabric completely covers everywhere, through your legs and onto your legs. Again, you will note that the fabric is cut and forms over each limb easily, much like a pair of tights or a nice pair of pants. If you'd like, you can bring your leg up on a chair or bend over and move your hands, fitting the fabric of your second protective skin over your right leg. This leg will be stepping into the future for you and needs strong protection. Start with your thigh and move down your right leg, smoothing and shaping the fabric as you go. If you've ever worn nylons or pantyhose, you will remember stretching and tugging at the fabric to get a perfect fit, nice and smooth. This is what you are doing now, over your knee, down your leg. Unlike Achilles, make certain that every part is covered, like a ballet tight that fits smoothly from the top of the toe up the entire leg. And when the entire leg is protected, change legs. Again, start at the top of the thigh and move down. The left side often reaches from the past and will need to protect you from things that have already occurred, things that come back to haunt us sometimes. So fit it well over the thigh. Smooth it over the knee. Again, you might tug it like you would a nylon, and just get it so it feels right. Then down your leg, catching the front and back, and caressing the fabric down over your calf and over your foot, checking that fabric for just a moment to make sure it fits well. You have now covered yourself with a beautiful protective shield that will protect you. Check over it and make certain it is just as you like. Check the eyes, make sure you can see, and your mouth is well covered. Check everything. You can go over it again and smooth it, tug it at it, whatever it takes to make it just right for you. And As you are ready, sit down in a comfortable chair if you would like and close your eyes only as quickly as you want to as you settle comfortably. And imagine the mudslinging of life. Maybe it is your children having a bad day, or your husband exasperated from a hard day of work. Maybe it is a friend who dumped her troubles on you in a grand slam. Feel it hit that second skin. The skin might even bounce and touch your skin, but it springs back. And watch the mud slide off the fabric, much as an egg slips off a Teflon pan. It is working. Think of another situation and note again the Teflon-like quality of the fabric and watch the mud slide off. Know that this will continue to protect you throughout your life. Know also that if life wears it a bit thin in places, or if you just want to renew it, you can always come back and do this NLP program again to strengthen, renew, and refresh your second skin. Thank you so much for sharing this NLP process with me. This is Deborah Roundy with Magic Valley NLP. Goodbye.